let's get these teachers that pay increase, that bonus, so that it hits them right when they really need it most during the holidays. But the teachers union took that salary increase and tried to leverage it to be able to get more on their end, whether it was, additional authority in the classrooms, whether it was additional days off, whatever the case is, the teachers union always seemed to have been an obstacle. Let's talk about money, because that's a big point of discussion when you talk to teachers, salaries. Well, in Florida, over the past 5 years, the governor has invested $6 billion in what's called teacher salary increase allocation. That's not the base pay that a teacher receives, which is funded. I'm sorry to get a little technical here. I'll just leave it as the acronym, the FEFP, the Florida Education Financial Program. That's where you have the property taxes and the state taxes that essentially divvy up the budget for the districts. No, the governor went above and beyond and said, I'm going to prioritize teacher salaries, and I'm going to dedicate a certain amount of money for it. And so over his tenure, he's dedicated $6 billion investing in our educators, because that's how much we value them in the state of Florida. And so we were able to get them those salary increases, but then we encountered another issue, the teachers union. And the teachers union would hold this money up that was intended to go to the teachers by October 1st. Well, why would you want teachers to get these pay increases by October 1st? Well, what comes after October? Anybody who has a family knows, or who celebrates anything in life knows, you've got holidays that are coming up. Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah, it's all kinds of holidays that people celebrate. And so the governor's vision was, let's get these teachers that pay increase, that bonus, so that it hits them right when they really need it most during the holidays. But the teachers union took that salary increase and tried to leverage it to be able to get more on their end, whether it was, additional authority in the classrooms, whether it was additional days off, whatever the case is, the teachers union always seemed to have been an obstacle. I was proud to be the chief of staff at the time when we brought all the districts who were being hijacked by the teachers union in to the State Board of Education. And we had those superintendents on the stand present to the State Board and explain, why do these teachers, who the governor wants to have their money immediately, why don't they have it yet? And every single one of those superintendents said, it's because the teachers union has held it up in negotiations. And so as a result, what did we do? We worked with the Freedom Foundation and we passed Senate Bill 256. Very, very important piece of legislation that pushed back on the teachers union. For anybody who knows about Senate Bill 256, the first thing we did is paycheck protection for teachers. It was incredible the amount of teachers we surveyed who didn't realize that when you first showed up as a teacher 10, 15, 20 years ago, you signed a piece of paper that said the teachers union was allowed to automatically deduct money out of your pay. And so they hadn't looked at it for years and didn't realize that was still going on. Many teachers thought that was just part of their taxes that they were required to pay, not realizing the money was being funneled to the teachers union. So we said, as a result of this legislation, you have now got to sign every year if you want the teachers union to be able to get that money. You have to be aware of your rights as an educator and know that they just cannot automatically take that money out of your salaries. And we built on that, in addition to that, we said, teachers unions, if you want to maintain your status as a union and remain certified, you should have at least 60% of the bargaining unit certify you. And so I'm proud to say, as a result of this legislation, we've had over 30 teachers unions at the K-12 level alone who have been decertified and have had to go through the process of receiving certification again.